Welcome to the Linux Essentials Series Part 4. In this video, I will be showing you how to use the tar command in Linux. Tar is an archiving tool that we use to bundle up files and or directories into a single file. And archiving is important for bundling up your software source code and for backups. Alright, so on the screen we have this, we're in the compression directory. And we have these files, so demo file 1, demo file 2, demo file 3, and a text file. So let us archive these 4 files. So to do that, or let's just archive the first 3. So to that, you're just going to use the tar command, so tar, and tar stands for tape archive, in case you're wondering, that's where the name comes from. And then we're going to use the C switch to create a new file, and F to represent file. And then we're going to give our archive a name. So in this case, we're just going to call this demo-archive.tar. And then we're going to include the files that we want to archive. So in this case, it's demo file 1, demo file 2. Okay, now let us list the contents of our directory, so using ls. And as you can see, we've successfully created an archive, a tar file. Now, to view the contents of our archive, we can use again the tar command. And this time around, we're going to use the T switch and the F switch, so -tf, and then the name of our archive, so demo-archive.tar. All right, and as you can see, these are our files. We can see what's inside our archive. Now, to extract what's in our archive, so first let's create a directory. So let's call this mkdir extracting. All right, and then let's go into that directory. So we can go cd extracting, and we want to extract what's in demo archive into our extracting directory. So to do that, we could use again the tar command, and then this time around we're going to use the X switch and the F switch. Okay, and then what we want to, and then the name of our archive. So in this case, we're going to be going up a directory because our archive is in compression. So dot dot, and then slash / and then the name of our archive, demo-archive.tar. Now let's list the contents of our extracting directory. So go ahead and type ls. And as you can see, we successfully extracted those files in our archive into this directory. All right, so that is how we use the tar command to bundle up files and to create an archive, view the contents of our archive, and also extract the contents of our archive. Now, let's go ahead and clear the screen and let's go up 2 directories. Okay, so we have our compression directory. This time around, we want to compress our files before we archive them. Okay, so let's go to compression and list what's in there. So we have these files. So we're going to do the same thing again, but this time around we're going to add one extra switch to get our files to be compressed before they're archived. And in the previous video, Linux Essentials Part 3, we went over how to use the compression tools like XZ. So we went over bzip2 and we went over gzip and also xz. Right, so let us compress our files and archive them at the same time. All right, so we'll use the tar command, and then we're going to use the C switch to create our archive, and Z to create, lowercase z to create our gzip archive, so our compressed archive, and then F switch, and then the name of our archive. So let's call this gzip demo dot tar dot gz. So we want to give our file those extensions. We want to give it the tar extension and the gz extension. All right, and then let's include what we want to compress and archive. So demo file and demo file 3. All right, now let's list the contents of our directory. All right, as you can see, we've created a compressed archive, gzip-demo.tar.gz. To know that your archive has been compressed is that when you try to update it, you'll get an error. So if we try to use the tar, so the tar command, and then U is for updating, and then of course this is a gz file, so Z and then F, and the name of our archive, our compressed archive, is gzip-demo.tar.gz. And now we want to add demo file 2 into our compressed archive. You're going to get this message: tar cannot update compressed archives. So you know that your archive is compressed. Now let us use the other compression tools to create more compressed archives. So I'm going to go ahead and clear the screen. Okay, now let's use the bzip2 compression tool. So tar commands, we're going to use tar, and then of course we're going to use C to create, and then for bzip2 we're going to use a lowercase j, and then the F switch, and then this time around let's call this bzip2 demo.tar.bz2. Okay, and this time around we want to compress demo file 1 and demo file 3. Okay, and then again let's list the contents of our directory, and as you can see now we have a gzip, so a compressed archive using gzip, and then another compressed archive using bzip. Now let's create an xz compressed archive. So to do that, again we're going to use the tar command, and then our C switch. Then this time we're going to use uppercase J, and then F, and then the name that we want to give our compressed archive, so xz demo.archive.tar. No, demo-archive.tar.xz, and then what we want to archive. So let's just archive demo file 2 and demo file 3. So what this command is going to do is that it's going to compress demo file 2 and demo file 3 using the xz compression, and it's also going to archive it using our tar command. Now I'm going to go ahead and press enter, and then we're going to list the contents of our directory. And as you can see, we have our regular archive, no compression, and then we have our bzip archive with bzip compression, our bz2 archive, and then our gzip archive with gz compression and xz as well. And so that is how we create archives, so just regular archives with our regular files, and that's how. And then we also can create compressed files with the different compression tool switches and the tar command. There are so many other things you could do to the man page of tar and learn more about different commands and switches. But that's all I have for you for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.